Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. This is a new series I've started on this channel, and this is the second in the series. And what it is usually 10 vinyl records that I bought for $1 each. And most of these I got at Chumley's in Belleville, Ontario. And so, some of them aren't in great condition and possibly warped, but this is just, I buy them just for the fun of it to do this series. So first, and there's 2 or 3 that are kind of jokey, not to take away from the artist's talent, of course, right? Just, most of us are rock music fans, so 2 or 3 of them aren't rock music related. Okay, Eric Clapton, 461 Ocean Boulevard. $1.99 actually. I have never owned this album. Of course, I know some of the songs on it, like I Shot the Sheriff, Motherless Children, Let It Grow, and that's about it. Here's the gatefold. Let's see the condition of the album. And it's on the RSO label. It's in plastic. That's a good sign, maybe. Yeah, this is, looks in pretty good condition. Maybe, you know, a little blemish or two. Needs to be cleaned. And it could be warped, right? But is RSO label. Kind of a fun label. I like it. And if you enjoy this series, as always, please remember to like the video. I'd appreciate it. Hype the video if you see the hype thingy. And leave a comment below after you watch the video. All right. Another great album that I've heard it, of course, but I've just never bought it. Free. Fire and Water. That's a pretty cool looking band. Includes the big hit, All Right Now. This also is in plastic on the Polydor label. Yeah, there's like, usually with these dollar, they're usually not serious damage, usually, but there are a couple of light scratches. But, you know, not bad for $1. I'll sell it to you for $5. Let's get not a jokey one, because it's a great artist, just not my kind of music. You might like her though. I think I might have shown this one in the past at some point. But I like the cover, it's cool. Her name is Barbra Streisand. Is this her first album? Let me know in the comment section below. On Columbia. Ooh, yeah, this one's really damaged. Now this one, there are a handful of vinyl records that I bought at Value Village for $2.99 each, and with a senior's discount, so closer to $2. And they should not be selling albums like this because it's in pretty bad shape. I know somebody's going to say, well, why did you buy it? I bought it for high quality entertainment. I don't know if you can see how bad it is, but it's pretty marked up. Another popular band, I believe they only made 3 albums. Never bought any of them, but I like their music. This is their 2nd album, Men at Work, Cargo. Let me know if you have or had this album at some point. I really like the album cover, back cover. Has an insert. There they are. Lyrics on the back. On the Columbia record label, custom label. And yeah, it's just dirty, but not bad for 99 cents. What's that? Who can it be now? I don't know. This is, once again, I think it was $2.99, but I had to buy it, okay? It cost me about $2. Let's see the condition. Well, I'll show the condition in a minute, but the cover itself isn't in great condition. This is Kenny Rogers in the first edition, the original television soundtrack. They had a TV show here in Canada called Rollin' in the about 1973. There they are. Very good band, of course. Yeah, they had a variety show and they had some musical guests on. This gatefold has to be one of the worst because the picture is blurry. It's not a very nice photo. And this is on, Jolly Rogers record label. So maybe that's Kenny Rogers' record label he had. And the record's got a couple of minor scratches, but and they do Good Vibrations, The Long and Winding Road, Sylvia's Mother, Paperback Writer, Get Back, Border Song, I Need You, Coconut, and Morning Has Broken. This is a kind of a country pop artist and very talented, great guitarist, and I believe he's still going, or at least still alive. Yeah, I like some of his funny songs. Jim Stafford, Not Just Another Pretty Foot. I don't like spiders and snakes. That's one of my favorites of his. Nice picture. Lyrics on the back. On the MGM label, and it's just decent condition, just dirty. No major scratches. Now, I just got a 2 CD compilation of this band. And this is from 1975, The Hollies, Another Night. Let me know if you've heard this album or have this album. on the Epic record label, and it is in just dirty. And I don't think this album did that well, and there are really no big hit singles from it. Now this, excuse me, this is a great songwriter. I've never bought any of his albums, but of course I've heard some of his songs. And I believe, you'll let me know of course, some of you, this I believe is his debut album. It's John Prime, in his prime. Songs. Isn't this a fun series? Just say yes. On the Atlantic Led Zeppelin record label. And it's in good condition, just dirty. Yeah, love that record label. But maybe, you kind of love a record label because of, like Led Zeppelin, right? Or Crosby, Stills and Nash, or that helps. Two more. This is an album I bought. I believe this is their second album, and I really liked their first one. The second one I didn't play as much, and then I kind of just lost interest in them, but still a good band. Not crazy about the album cover though. This is the Boomtown Rats, The Fine Art of Surfacing, for 99 cents. Featuring their big hit, I think their one and only hit in the US and Canada, I Don't Like Mondays, and who does? Inner sleeve. Mercury record label, another label I really like, reminds me of course, Bachman Turner Overdrive and other artists I can't think of at the moment. And the final one, the great artist, it's sad what happened to him, of course. You Don't Mess Around with Jim Croce. There he is. Great songwriter. Gone too soon. And this features You Don't Mess Around with Jim. And Operator, That's Not the Way It Feels. And Time in a Bottle. Boy, lots of big hits on this album. Oh, it's like gatefold. Cool. ABC Dunhill Records, the home for Three Dog Night and Jim Croce. Yeah, this a couple of tiny little minor scratches, but probably playable. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll find out in the comment section below. That's it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.